1968, I was 19, 20 years old. The war in Vietnam was raging. That's when the draft lottery kicked in. It was like a bingo game where they were calling out your numbers, televised. My number was 127. Sure shot to be drafted and go to Vietnam. I had already signed up for the selective service at 18 and taken the physical. I was 1A, passed the goddamn thing. I was going. And so what I did was I was opposed to the war, and I filed for a Conscientious Objector status. That didn't go over too well. My father was opposed to it. He had been in the Army and all his relatives were Marines. The only supporter I really had starting out was my mother. I went before the Holyoke Draft Board, local draft board, dimly lit second floor at the Holyoke Post Office. Bunch of old white guys and a nasty clerk who was worse than any nun I ever had. And the whole session was, they were trying to trick you, to get some sort of indication that you were capable of violence. So they didn't trick me, but I still lost, 5-zip, whatever it was. I had one appeal, local appeal, and I had to go before them again. Same results, I lost, 5-0. And so I had one appeal left, and I won unanimously at the state level. I think one of the reasons I won that status was Frances Crowe. And Frances, she would counsel people going for conscientious objector status. She really prepared me on how to deal with the draft board. And I think without her, I probably wouldn't have gotten that classification. The next thing was you had to do 2 years alternative service. So I ended up working at the place called the Spanish Apostolate in downtown Springfield, or the north end of Springfield. Pretty tough neighborhood. I spent over 2.5 years there. I had a really good relationship with those kids. The Latinos would yell out, "Hey, Capitan Tomate!" Captain Tomato, he kind of a red-faced Irish kid. I had no problem with the alternative service. I felt it was important to do it and to do it in a place where you had some impact, where you did some good. The other thing that helped me was the music at the time. I mean, Bob Dylan, Donovan, Joan Baez, and especially Phil Oakes. I mean, that was the kind of inspiration that kept you going every time you lost. And you know, it seemed like there was a shot you could be facing prison. I wasn't going to Canada. I'm the oldest of 11 kids. I wasn't going to leave the country. And I wasn't going to budge on my beliefs. So I was willing to fight the fight to the finish. Yeah, you know, and I think in the business, and I'm sure a lot of it started back then, is that there's, you know, I've heard at times it's my way or the highway, that, you know, I'll constantly fight clients to get a good idea by, but I'll tell you, fighting the clients is nothing like fighting those draft boards over the years. I mean, I learned how to fight back then.